Hey guys, what is going on? It is Justin from Vonix Entertainment, and welcome to this week's Xur location video in Destiny 1. So Destiny 1 Xur this week is over in the Reef. And apparently, I guess, Destiny 1 Xur comes out before Destiny 2 Xur. I've just never checked it because I've never been around before that time. So he's over in the Reef, kind of over in the hole in the wall. And Xur this week is selling for his Legacy Engram a heavy weapon engram. So if you're missing any heavy weapons from year 1 or 2 that you would like to get in year 3, remember you can get the Galahorn from this, but you cannot get the year 3 version of the Galahorn without completing the Galahorn quest in year 3. Also, you cannot get either the Void or Solar Thunderlord, as well as also the swords. The swords also have to be done through a quest. So everything that has to be done through a quest, you cannot get from this, but everything else you can. For the Titan class, he is selling the Helm of Innermost Light. Now the Helm of Innermost Light grants Death from Above and Headstrong. So basically it's meaning that whenever you're going to use your Titan Slam ability, you're going to be able to run and jump, and it'll get you a little bit further, as well as also you can aim where you're going to want to slam. Keep in mind that these two perks, they keep you in the air a little bit longer, but you do get to aim where you're going to go. So that's the perk of it. But it does keep you in the air longer, meaning that's more of a chance for you to die. For the Hunter class, he's selling the Tarantella chest piece. Reduced arc damage from minions of the darkness, so basically PvE, any arc damage that's coming in, you're going to have less damage from it. As well as arc grenades and arc blades recharge a little bit faster. So arc blades and arc grenades are going to recharge faster, so your super and your arc abilities are going to be up there a little bit more. For the Warlock, Heart of Praxic Fire. Now this is a chest piece that is really honestly good with solar whenever you're using the Sun Singing class. It's really good. It's whenever Radiance is active, increased agility and decreased ability cooldown. Now the agility, it's alright. It doesn't do too terribly much, but the decreased ability cooldown is where this really shines. Already, whenever you activate your Radiance, it's going to give you your grenade and melee back a lot faster. But with this, you can practically just keep hitting the grenade button if you have the perk on your tree where you have 2 grenades. You can practically keep hitting that grenade button and you're constantly going to be able to throw out grenades. It's really good with a solar grenade is where I see this used best. But fusion grenades also work very well. Just any grenade works super well with this chest piece. And for Xur's weapon of the week this week, he's selling the Plan C. Now the Plan C is a fusion rifle, and honestly you see this used more often in the Crucible than anywhere else. So the Plan C perk really shines at the end, but the first part of it is hipfire, and that's something you're going to want to know about. Hipfire increases accuracy while firing from the hip, meaning it's going to be a little more stable whenever you're firing from the hip. Accelerated coil, meaning you're going to charge rate a little bit faster. Hammer forge, improve range and accuracy. And perfect balance. Now I highly recommend the perfect balance over everything else, and the reason why is because of the Plan C perk and how you need to use Plan C. So using Plan C is a little bit different than every other fusion rifle. Fusion rifles, normally you would carry it out and just kind of hold and charge and kind of peek around a corner or just kind of get someone off guard. But the Plan C, charge and equip times are very short immediately after weapon swap. So this means you have to swap to this weapon, which is just pressing the triangle or Y button, and then immediately holding down the fire button. And you're basically going to be able to fire instantly. And that's why you want to have perfect balance over everything else, because you're going to be able to fire instantly, and it's not going to be too terribly stable because you're firing from the hip. You have to fire this from the hip. It sometimes is glitchy whenever you try to aim down sights, and it doesn't like to work. So you have to fire it from the hip to get it effective almost all the time. For Zar's 2 weapon bundles of the week this week, he is selling the Dragon's Breath and the Tiger Shark. This just kind of makes the rocket launcher, instead of having that shark-like on the front, just kind of turn into a tiger and has tiger stripes down it. And the Red Death and Steel Witch. Now the Steel Witch looks really cool in my opinion. It's the darker version of the Red Death, and it just really cool. It looks really cool to me. It's looks like it's forged just from someone hammering out every little detail, and it looks really nice. And then there's 2 vehicle upgrades this week are the Plasma Drive and Emerald Coil. Remember, Plasma Drive gives you a blue trail and an Emerald Coil gives you a green trail, and you must get these to upgrade a blue sparrow to a legendary sparrow. That will increase its speed as well as also, I believe, its durability a little bit, and you can have a neat little trail with it. Remember, you can get blue sparrows from Amanda Holiday or either of the 2 quartermasters in the tower. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and comment on what you want to see Zara sell next week. That's it for this week, and I hope to see you all next week.